After a year of anxious waiting, some good news.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Guled Omar's refugee claim has been accepted, paving the way for him to eventually become a Canadian citizen.
I'm feeling happy. I'm just shaking.
When CBC News first met Guled and his friend Abdikhadir Omar in Mexico City more than a year ago, they had already escaped death threats in Somalia and a refugee camp in Kenya. Their goal, Canada.
For me, USA is not an option. They are against immigrant, refugees, and especially someone like me who is a Muslim, at the same time black, at the same time a Somali.
On the 2017 Canada Day long weekend, they crossed into Manitoba and filed their refugee claims.
Side by side with you, shoulder to shoulder.
They waited for their hearings, which were postponed for almost a year. So they found work in Alberta. Guled now knows his claim was successful, but Abdikhadir's hearing is still a month away. He can hardly wait.
As a young man and who's want to have a future in Canada and have a safe life in Canada, so that's the main gate, that's the key, the entry point.
New data show the average wait for a refugee board hearing now is 20 months or longer. The Immigration and Refugee Board of Canada is shifting resources to clear these irregular cases faster, but this lawyer says it's not enough.
There's so many people coming across the border. Some people are moving from other provinces here, from Quebec, from Toronto, because they think that Manitoba is a bit not as congested. So now they're making the backlog worse here.
Hello?
Today, Guled Omar just wants to share the good news with his wife back in Kenya.
They granted me as asylum in Canada.
Karen Pauls, CBC News, Winnipeg.
As Karen said, immigration officials have managed to speed up the process for some of these so-called irregular border crossers. But as the stream of asylum seekers continues to flow, it's not enough to keep that backlog from piling up. 2 years ago, more than 13,000 cases were pending, including irregular claimants and those who arrive at official border crossings. A year later, that number nearly doubled, and as of last month, it had quadrupled. But the government has committed $74 million, part of that to hire more people to decide cases. Once the department is fully staffed, it says the average wait time for a hearing should drop from the current 20 months to 12.